everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, then welcome. My name is Abigail, or Abby, Tanse, Abigail Nisi Casson. I am 26 and autistic and love talking about autism stuff, so this is where I do that. Today's prompt for 30 days of autism acceptance is: how specific is your routine? Does it vary slightly from day to day? Do things have to be at the exact same time, or does just the order matter? How important is having a routine to you? So as you can see, I am in not my piano corner or my bedroom. I am in the kitchen because I am going to be making bannock. So you've got my flour, water, recipe, the other stuff I need. Bannock is currently not really a part of my routine, but it is something that I really want to make a part of my routine because bannock is amazing. My recipe, my grandmother sent it to me. It was my great-grandmother's Métis bannock recipe. Yes. And it is absolutely amazing. My boyfriend and I met while playing Pokemon Go, but it was after I made bannock for him for a hunting trip that he asked me out. Bannock's so good I got a boyfriend out of it. So I've got the flour in the bowl. I am just going to do this while I talk to you a bit about my routine, or whatever kind of routine I have. I haven't opened the baking powder yet. That did not go well. So typically my routine during the week is mostly around my work schedule. On days when I'm working, I don't really do much else just because of the energy that takes. So typically it'll just be work, piano, eat, sleep. And then on Mondays, I have Mondays off in my availability specifically for piano lesson, therapy, and any other appointments that I may get. One heaping teaspoon and 2. So Mondays are for big things like that. Days off that are like today, where I don't have work but I don't have that, are what I like to call my catch-up days. So any sort of chores or fun self-care things that I didn't really get to do throughout the rest of the week, I do on days like today. So obviously I did makeup today. I don't normally do makeup. Even on most catch-up days, I won't necessarily do makeup. Just sometimes I find it fun, and again, self-care thing. So just for fun. I also went for a nice long walk today. Lard. So yeah, what I did today was I woke up, I made my bed, I did my makeup, and this is like the 20th attempt at doing my routine video because things kept popping up on me today, but that's fine because that's just how life goes. And there wasn't really a specific routine anyways. The main important things are: remember to eat something, try to get walking, get piano lesson done, and everything else just whenever I can. So that's basically how my routine normally is. I work, and then I get everything else done around the week whenever I can. Monday is the most routine part of my day. Monday is the most routine part of my day. Monday is the most routine part of my week. That's how words work. Half a cup of lard. had been thinking I would have had the lard melted and ready, just like I did with the water. But whatever. I was halfway there with getting things. Itty bitty bit more. Okay. My phone does not have the battery, nor do I have the ability to talk for long enough, so you guys are not going to see the finished product today. But that's fine. Maybe if I had the video editing skills, I would try, but it's fine. Maybe I'll just eat some in front of me somewhere. For anyone wondering exactly what bannock is, it is a sort of flatbread type thing. My recipe is Métis. In North America, Turtle Island, bannock has become very much part of indigenous culture, but it was originally Scottish. So, being Métis, my recipe is a Scottish Métis recipe. That is not even close to melted. Flour, baking powder, salt. We are trying to melt the lard, and then it's just 1.5 cups water. And then I just knead it to death while adding more flour until it makes a stiff, shiny dough is what the description is. I need a rolling pin. I assume that I wrote that between my roommate and I already have one here. Yes, I am very, very prepared for everything, obviously. So yes, I am the kind of person who likes to try to plan things and have things organized, and then it all blows up in my face because I forget rolling pins. Is it melted? Ha, it's melted. It's okay, I don't need the rolling pin yet. It has to just chill for a while. Not chill as in cool off, but chill as in hang out under a bowl for 20 minutes. That's what the recipe says, so that's what I always do. I do not fully understand the purpose, but it works and it tastes delicious. I did not let this cool, but I rarely do. And it works fine anyways. So we're just gonna go for it. I think that's all of it, as much as is gonna come out. Into the sink to be washed in a bit. So, making bannock when being autistic with sensory processing issues is fun, because the thing I hated most in school when I was a child, well, one of the things I hated most in school as a child was paper mache. So, this is roughly like the same sort of texture starting out, but it's fine because the end result is delicious bannock. So, yeah, just shove your hands right in and mix it. It feels gross at first, but eventually get used to it. And again, end result is delicious, delicious bannock. And I will not ever let my boyfriend get his hands on my great-great-grandmother's recipe. Or however many great-grandmother. It was probably in the family longer than that, though, so definitely a few greats in there by the end. I'm the only person who's ever going to touch this recipe. Aside from, like, my mom and my sibling, probably. Love my boyfriend, but my bannock recipe. I'm going to mix it. Yeah. Well, I guess I kind of also said some of what the recipe is here, but you guys aren't getting the full details. You didn't get the exact numbers, so it's fine. There's lots of bannock recipes out there if you Google them. This one is mine. So, like, kind of looks like this right now. Delicious. After it's baked, it's delicious. Get off my hands. Add a little more flour, but try not to get bannock dough all over the cup, so just picking it off my hands. Normally, I'll be like listening to and singing along to a musical while I do this. Specifically Waitress, like other musicals too, but Waitress is the best musical for making bannock too, because the main character Jenna bakes pies. Waitress is not to be confused with the other pie baking musical, Sweeney Todd. They are very different things. Jenna doesn't bake people into pies. She bakes feelings. That is the difference between Waitress and Sweeney Todd, is people into pies versus feelings into pies. Obviously there's more to it than that, but that's the fun one to focus on, is what gets put in the pies. Bannock, of course, is not a pie. It's bread, sort of. But yeah, I love my music when I am doing bannock. But I'm talking to you guys instead, so I don't have my musicals going. Okay. So this is roughly what it looks like now. Don't drop it on the floor, Abby. Back in the bowl. It's also a great way to just de-stress, because you're just like squishing dough. Yeah, so I think that is pretty good. So, and then break its neck. I'm being very aggressive with it today. 2 pieces. You just go in, and then you just cover it with a bowl. It sits like that for, it is 4:37, so around 4:57. So, gonna get that off of my hands, and then I'll look for a rolling pin later when it's getting closer to the time. For now, but I missed the spot. That off my hands and put my bracelet back on, and then we're gonna go over to my piano corner for another thing that is part of the Abby routine, as much as a routine exists in my life. So like that. If I can get it. This is, there we go. Got my bracelet back on. Let's go to the piano corner. Whee! Adventure. Because all this time, I do also have somewhat of a routine with my piano. Turn it on. Not be too loud because my roommate is working. So when I do my piano practice, there is some routine there as well. I have my exercises that I do every day. So we'll start with exercise 1. So you'll see sort of my piano routine, I guess, whatever this video is. Bread and piano, love it. Missed one. I'm here talking about my routine and I just completely missed an exercise. Actually, I think I did do that one before. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna do the ones I haven't done yet for sure. I don't know where my brain just went, but I got halfway through my exercises and went, I did all of this wrong. No, I'm just gonna completely restart the exercises. I'm sorry. You are just watching me be a complete disaster human, which I always am. It's fine. fact that I didn't screw up that one, but I screwed up the other ones, is impressive. Yeah, so those are my exercises. I absolutely messed them up I can't talk now either. I'm doing great today. It's great. Everything's great. Yeah, I messed up my exercises a bit in the beginning, but then I got through them more or less fine. And that's generally how they go anyways. What else do I have to say about routine? I love having at least somewhat of a routine, because that way at least part of my life is predictable, because I like knowing what's going on. When I have no clue what's going on, I hate it. I just, I, nah. I don't know what that noise translates into, but that is roughly how it feels when my routines go wrong. Whatever that mess is. That's part of why I always use a script, because as you can see, I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing. And this is generally just how I go through life as well. I just don't know what I'm doing, and I hope for the best. I try to plan as much as I can. Often it blows up in my face, but it's fine. Yeah. I have no clue what else I can say about routines. I kind of have one. Work is the main thing. Mondays I have very specific things for on my days off. That's when days off. My makeup days like today, where I just try to make up for everything I missed in the week, self-care wise, chores. Yeah. I don't know what else I can say on this topic right now, partially because I have no script. You've basically just watched me be a disaster for 20 minutes now. I think I'm just gonna end your suffering with whatever this video is here. Thank you for watching whatever all of this was. You've seen bits and pieces of what my life can be like with trying to have somewhat of a routine when everything is totally unpredictable. Because, well, like, somewhat predictable. I work full time, but my hours bounce around with what they are. They're more consistent now than they used to be, but still not perfectly consistent. So having a full-on routine around that is kind of difficult. What else do I do in my day? So yeah, I'm going to end this here. Finish off doing my bannock. Have dinner at some point, which will probably include bannock since I'm making it. Falcon and Winter Soldier tonight. Then that part of my Friday routine is going to be gone because today's the finale of it. I'm gonna find something else to watch with the boyfriend and roommate. Completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah. Work at 8 a.m. So early night. Yeah. I think that's about all I can think of to say about routines. So thank you for watching this absolute almost 25-minute mess. Messy Kawi Tap Me In. I will see you again for tomorrow's prompt. Bye!